Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss about metacenter and metacentric height. In the last lecture we studied about the stability of submerged bodies and what is center of buoyancy and what is buoyancy force. So today we will discuss about what is metacenter and what is metacentric height. So starting with what is metacenter, it is the point about which the body start oscillating when the body is tilted by a small angle. Let us suppose I'm having a body and that body is basically floating inside the water. So this body is partially immersed in the water and we have to show the two things. When a body is floating in the water, two forces are acting on it. First one is the weight of the body that is acting in the downward direction. So let us suppose this is the weight of the body. It always act in the center, it act in the downward direction and it always pass through the center of gravity of the body. So this is the point G. Let us suppose this is point G. G is called center of gravity of the body and the weight of the body will act in the downward direction through the center of gravity of the body. So W is the weight of the body that is acting in the downward direction. And another force that is acting on the body is force of buoyancy. Clear? So the buoyancy force, as we all know, that it always act in the upward direction. So let us suppose we are having a force of buoyancy that is Fb. It is acting in the upward direction and it passes through a point that is called center of buoyancy. So it is called basically B. So B basically represents the center of buoyancy. Fb represents the force of buoyancy. The center of buoyancy basically is the point, or we can say it is the centroid of displaced fluid. It means जब इस बॉडी को मैं पानी के अंदर एंटर कर रहा हूँ तो जिस फ्लूइड को वो डिस्प्लेस कर रही है उस फ्लूइड का जो सेंट्रोइड आएगा उस सेंट्रोइड से हमेशा आपका क्या पास करता है, सेंटर ऑफ बुओयंसी, और आपकी जो फोर्स ऑफ बुओयंसी है हमेशा इट ऑलवेज पास थ्रू द सेंटर ऑफ बुओयंसी. सो बी बेसिकली रिप्रेजेंट्स द सेंटर ऑफ बुओयंसी बट एफ बी रिप्रेजेंट्स द फोर्स ऑफ buoyancy. Now this body is basically floating in the water and these two forces are acting on it. Now let us suppose I am saying when the body is tilted by a small angle. Let us suppose I am trying to tilt this body in this direction. Clear? Now after the tilt, this portion of the body, or I can say left side of the portion of the body, is basically less in water as compared to the right portion. Clear? So ये वाला जो आपका portion है body का, it is more into the water as compared to this side of the body. Now what will happen? This basically, this center line basically is called center or line of action of body, center of the body, center line of body. It is called center line of the body. Clear? Now it will be like this. So this is called the center line, which is called center line. Clear? Now this is the center line of the body. What will happen is, now this body is tilted, so the portion of the body that is inside the water is basically changing. Initially this portion is entirely inside the water. Now on this side, right side portion of the body is more into the water as compared to the left side. So the buoyancy or the center of buoyancy or the force of buoyancy is going to change. Now in this case, the point B, that is called center of buoyancy, which is initially at this point, and let us suppose this is called B. Now this point will be shifted towards the side which is more into the water, that is the right side. So let us suppose this is my new point. It is called B1 or B dash. So B dash basically represents the new center of buoyancy of the body that is more into the water as compared to the left side. So this is the line of action of my new force of buoyancy. So this is the line through which the force of buoyancy is going to act. So FB now is acting through this point. Initially it was acting to this point, now it is acting to this point. So now it is passing through B dash. Initially it was B dash. It means what we are saying is that जब भी आप body को tilt कर रहे हो और वो float कर रही है, अगर उसकी geometry change हो रही है, that is the portion that is inside the water is changing, obviously the center of buoyancy is also changing. Clear? So आपका portion यहाँ पे आ गया. Center of gravity or the center of gravity of the body, it will remain same. Clear? It is a point about which the entire weight of the body is assumed to be concentrated. So जो आपकी weight है जो vertically downward चल रहा था यहाँ पे, it will again acting in the same direction in the downward direction, वो change नहीं होगा. It means body का center of gravity है वो fix है, उसके थ्रू जो आपका weight लग रहा है वो same रहेगा, but जो आपका force of buoyancy है, सॉरी सेंटर ऑफ buoyancy है, वो क्या हो रहा है, चेंज हो रहा है, बिकॉज इसको आप शिफ्ट कर रहे हो. क्लियर. नाउ अगर इसको आप फर्दर, इसके लाइन ऑफ एक्शन को आप फर्दर एक्सटेंड करते हो इन द अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन, लेट अस सपोज, तो जो आपकी सेंटर लाइन है और जो आपकी लाइन ऑफ एक्शन एफ ऑफ न्यू buoyancy और न्यू सेंटर ऑफ buoyancy, लाइन ऑफ एक्शन ऑफ न्यू सेंटर ऑफ buoyancy और द फोर्स ऑफ buoyancy सेंटर लाइन पे जाके यहाँ पे वो कट करेगी, इंटरसेक्ट करेगी. दिस पॉइंट इज कॉल्ड M, दैट इज कॉल्ड मेटा सेंटर. So but basically we can say that the point at which the new center of action or the new line of action of the force of buoyancy will intersect the center line of the body, that point is called meta center of the body. So here M basically represents the meta center. Clear? तो पूरी की पूरी बॉडी में जहां कहीं भी मैंने एक वर्ड यूज किया होगा M basically stands for meta center. As it is written over there, it is basically meta center. Clear? Now we can see this in this case जो आपका meta center है वो यहाँ पे आ रहा है. Clear? Now same way, what is metacentric height? Okay, metacentric height क्या आएगी? Metacentre और सेंटर ऑफ ग्रेविटी ऑफ द बॉडी, उनके बीच का जो डिस्टेंस होता है उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं, मेटासेंट्रिक हाइट. तो इफ समबडी आस्क व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ मेटासेंट्रिक हाइट, metacentric height, so the metacentric height is basically the distance between G and M. तो इन दोनों के बीच का जो डिस्टेंस आपके पास आएगा that is called metacentric height. Clear? So ये किसके इक्वल आएगा, जब आपका GM है, metacentric height is basically GM which is equals to, और हमने GM निकालना तो वो बेसिकली क्या आएगा, the entire length is BM, so it becomes BM minus BG. तो अगर आप BM में से BG पोर्शन को कट कर दोगे, जो आपके पास अवेलेबल लेंथ आएगी, that is the length of body from point G to point M. This is called metacentric height. So it is also shown as, let us suppose this is the M, this is called GM, or it is also known as metacentric height of the body. So this is the metacentric height. Now as in the case of floating bodies, sorry, in the case of submerged bodies, we discussed three cases. First one is the case of stable equilibrium, unstable equilibrium and neutral equilibrium. So in the same case, for the stability of basically floating bodies, we have three kind of equilibrium. First one is called, as we all know, it is called stable equilibrium. Second one is called unstable equilibrium, and third one is called neutral equilibrium. Clear? So the condition of equilibrium basically is that W, that is the weight of the body that is acting in the upward direction, is going to be equal to FB. Weight of the body is equals to the weight of the fluid displaced, or we can say equal to the force of buoyancy acting on it. Only this condition is going to float. So now we are having three cases: stable, unstable and neutral equilibrium. Clear? They basically depends upon the position of M with respect to G. It means if M, that is meta center, M is above G, which is the same case in this case, the value meta center M is above G. So if M is above G, that is a case of stable equilibrium. Clear? Second case, if M is below G, now this is going to be a case of unstable equilibrium. And third one, if M and G coincide, it means if M and G are at same point, they are both are at same point. If they are at same point, that is a case of neutral equilibrium. Now what is the meaning of stable equilibrium? It means after giving it a tilt, the body will regain its original position. Now in this case, it is a case of stable equilibrium. m is above g, meaning is that m g की जो पोजीशन है वो g से ऊपर है. Now let us suppose I am giving it a tilt. यहाँ इसको मैंने tilt दिया था in the clockwise direction. Now आपके पास यहाँ पे couple create होगा. Let us suppose we are having a couple. Now this couple basically we can see that g is acting in the downward direction. Clear? And the force of buoyancy, it is acting in the upward direction. So what we are getting is, we are getting a basically couple जिसकी जो movement है that is in anti-clockwise direction. So we are giving it a rotation in clockwise direction, but जो automatically यहाँ पे couple generate हो रहा है that is acting in the anti-clockwise direction. It means automatically the body will return to its original position after the tilt is removed. It means after tilting it will regain its original position. वो इसी position में दोबारा से वापस आ जाएगा. तो अगर वापस वो आ रहा है तो वो stable है, अगर वापस नहीं आके उससे फर्दर अवे जा रहा है तो वो क्या है, अनस्टेबल है. न्यूट्रल में क्या है, आपका जी और एम कंसाइड कर रहे हैं. इट मीन्स जिस पोजीशन में आप उसको छोड़ोगे वो उसी पोजीशन में रहेगा. इट मीन्स अगर मैं इसको टिल्ट दे रहा हूँ और ये आपका न्यूट्रल इक्विलिब्रियम का केस हुआ, जो आपकी बॉडी इस तरह से आई वो ऐसे ही रहेगी, ना वो वापस आएगी इस साइड को, ना वो फर्दर उससे अवे जाएगी. दैट इज द केस ऑफ न्यूट्रल इक्विलिब्रियम. एवरीथिंग डिपेंड्स अपॉन द पोजीशन ऑफ एम एंड जी. नाउ in the first case as we can see m is above g, or we can say bm minus bg. जो आपका gm आएगा जिसको हम बोलते हैं मेटासेंट्रिक हाइट, it is always greater than 0 for the case of stable equilibrium. For the unstable equilibrium gm is going to be less than 0, and for neutral equilibrium gm is going to be equal to 0 because g and m are at same point. उन दोनों के बीच में कोई डिस्टेंस नहीं होगा. इट इज गोइंग टू बी 0. क्लियर? नाउ gm इज ग्रेटर देन 0. यू कैन आल्सो सी bm माइनस bg. जो इस केस में जो स्टेबल वाला केस आपको मैं शो कर रहा हूँ यहाँ पे, आपकी जो bm की वैल्यू है वो bg से क्या आ रही है, ज़्यादा आ रही है. ऑटोमेटिकली दिस इज गोइंग टू बी ए पॉजिटिव वैल्यू. इट इज गोइंग टू बी मोर देन 0. सो वी कैन से gm इज मोर देन 0. अनस्टेबल में वो उसके नीचे आएगा, सो इट इज लेस देन 0. फॉर न्यूट्रल इट इज गोइंग टू बी इक्वल टू 0. क्लियर? So this is all about the metacenter and metacentric height. Clear? If you have any doubt, any query about this topic, please write me in the comment section. Till then, thank you very much.